I'm Barton Faulks, and I played Gerald in the film The Edge of the Axe. It's kind of funny because I had to remind myself my character's name.
And with that gorgeous blonde behind the bar, what was her name? Was it Teresa?
No, it's Maria. She's gone.
Great.
Yeah.
She was great, that Maria.
I got this. Ready? Maria. A one, a two. A one, two, three.
As an actor out in LA, I was like everybody else. I had tons of resumes with my picture plastered on the other side, and you pass those out to people, and your agent looks for opportunities. I know that this one came through my agent, John Sakura. I took a look at the character, and I said, yeah, I can see me playing this guy. I remember feeling like, I'm just going to blow this out of the water. I'm just going to have fun with it. I'd already been through 3 years of auditions, done some commercial work, I did some industrial work, but I hadn't landed that film. And maybe I was just getting bored and restless, but I think what I did in the audition kind of surprised the director, and he was like, this guy's standing out. And so I was overjoyed. I was like, and then we're going to Spain to film too? Wow!
I don't want to talk about my parents. I don't feel anything for them.
You don't love them?
I don't love or hate them. They just taught me how to be independent, that's all.
Your question is how did I feel being 25 years old, getting a nice-sized part like that, a lead part in a film? No matter, whether it's a high-budget film or not, yeah, there's going to be a lot of pressure. What I tried to do, because I had a really good acting coach, he really emphasized after he saw the script, and we worked it a little bit. He gave me some ideas, and basically he said, get out there and enjoy bringing this character to life. And that's what I did. I really wanted to just sink my teeth into a character. And it was a lot of fun. Making a horror film is a lot of fun. Because you get to invest yourself and yet know that none of this is real. And it's creating that fantasy, that realistic kind of look that makes it a lot of fun. We were very fortunate. We had Colin Arthur. He had gotten his start doing the gorillas in a film that you're probably aware of, 2001: A Space Odyssey. So he really had come a long distance, and he was just very skilled. You had a lot of confidence. You met the guy, you go, yeah, he knows what he's doing. So to have that element available, where realism, where you can trust that they're going to do a good job with that, it kind of makes you relax. Me, I didn't get to get involved with that. I was in the car wash scene when somebody gets killed. Many a times, as I'd mentioned, I think in the commentary, they would put the mask on somebody else, my stand-in, or the guy that would be my double, or I think they had a woman play they mixed it up so that it was never very clear who was the killer. They wanted to keep you guessing, and the only way to do that was that. I think the one moment that prominently sticks out is toward the end of the film, the gloved hand, the steps up the stairs and all that. That's all me. And another couple of shots, but that's about it. So the killer thing, well, it was really a lot of other people playing the killer rather than just me.
Are you from around here?
Well, where do you think I'm from? The lake?
No, you aren't the type.
Oh, yeah, and what type is that?
You know a sea monster?
I didn't know monsters had types.
I had to keep that in mind. It was in the script. It was very clear that the audience needs to think that he's a possibility. I went with he's a recluse. He meets Lily, wonderful young lady. He gets healthy. He gets bright. He gets obsessed. He gets a little bit too close. He gets a little more conflict. You're wondering, okay, is this guy really playing with a full deck? Until finally he looks obsessed and he's losing it. And he's saying that she's actually the killer. Okay, so the guy's loco, and you find out at the very actually, he was completely innocent. And that idea was very fun. I think I was harder on myself back at that time than I am now. I can see the choices that the young me made and how he made them and why he made them. And I can see the work of the other actors in the film. I'm kind of proud of all the work that these guys did and that I was a part of it.
Yeah, you just sit back and you wait for the computer to come. Wait a minute, what happened here? What is this? Now, what did you ask it?
You probably won't want to know.
Yeah, but I mean, it reads right here, data incomplete. What the hell did you ask it?
I asked it if you were gay.
Well, I made a choice. In fact, a year after we did this film, after, I flew back from Spain and I spent some time out in L.A., I took some classes at Santa Monica College, and I was really interested in teaching. And there was a moment a year later where I said, honestly, I want to get back to Texas, and I want to be a teacher. My work, in a way, kind of moves on with the work that students that I've taught go on to. A couple of students we were just talking about. One is in New York, pounding the pavement right now, and I couldn't be more proud. I think that ability to have that positive effect on my students, that's kind of my legacy right there.
Nice move.
What?
That's all you have to do is wreck your wife's car. Imagine what she's gonna have to say.
No, well, it's always the same thing. Bitch, bitch, bitch.
So if I were to get back into working on film and television, I have really focused my attention on wanting to do voiceover work, more voiceover work, as a side gig to my being a teacher. So yeah, maybe there's something for me in the future on that.
Gerald. Have fun tonight. Safe sex.
I've had to deal with the idea of the genre being very interesting coming from my students. Mr. Faulks, this is such an exciting genre. I have never been a huge horror film fan. It might be fun once or twice, but that's not something that I'm particularly interested in. But who knows? Maybe I'd change. The closest I got to another film was I had final callbacks for a film called The Fly 2. And it would have been another horror film. And I thought Eric Stoltz did a great job with that part anyway. But no, that seems to be my niche. So if the question is, would I have liked to have done some other things? Sure. But do I have any regrets being a teacher instead? Nah, not at all. I've enjoyed the heck out of that.
If you know so much about these games, then tell me why no one can beat me in this one.
I can beat you. Even on that one.
All right, then let's play a game. Bet whatever you want, because you're gonna lose.
As far as participating in one of these convention things, I would have to see what the offer is, and I would love to participate, and because I enjoy I enjoy meeting people, I enjoy finding out what they're interested in, I enjoy their story. Many times that's like working with my students. Students all have stories, and we have this need, we have this passion to reveal some of what it's like being human. There's something about the convention that it sometimes it feels a little bit like a job. I wouldn't want it to be a job. I would want to go just to enjoy seeing people who have enjoyed the experience of watching a film that I was associated with. I think that's what I'd be all about.
What's the matter?
Do I look like I need help?
I don't know.
I think you should take back your computer.
Why?
I think it's making our friendship too dependent on machines.
Well, look, if I'm boring you with
You're
all
not boring me. I like you a lot, Gerald. It's just that you seem so
What?
You seem so mysterious.
Well, we've only known each other a few days.
And to round it all out, I mean, do you have anything final to say to the people that will be watching this?
Absolutely. I think I said it in the commentaries. No animals were hurt in making this film. That fish tank was empty, I promise you, okay? What I would hope that people get from watching this film is that if they enjoy this genre, I hope they enjoyed it. I hope that they got as much fun out of watching it as we had in making it. What a pleasure to see it again now after all this time. Thank you.
You're the night here in this town, something weird took place.